Hey guys, this is going to be a quick overview, another opportunity for those who want to take part of it. And I hope this video is informational. This is just going to be a little bit of a quicker overview of this project. Now, we are talking about crypto's OTC trading platform. COTP is more of what it's known. So I'm on COTPS.com. This is the home page here. Now, this is not mainly, but I mean, it's more mobile friendly. So you can see here I'm on my a mobile view. It looks a lot better, a lot cleaner than my desktop version. But for review sake for you guys, I'm going to do the big desktop version. And they do have an app for Android. So as you guys come in here, you can go on the Google Play. There are some fake apps, so be careful of those. So just go to cotps.com. If you do want to end up downloading the app, you can just use the web version though. So I mean, I use both. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about this project and what is going on here. So I'm in this transaction hall tab, and this is where all the money making is happening. And let me give a little bit of some background of this project. Now, officially, from what I can go back and verify, this was launched November of 2021. Okay, so I'm just going to go off that official date and what I can actually verify. Now, this is an exchange arbitrage platform system that we're using. If you go back to home, let me show you here. If you want to go to this official button, it's going to go to cotps.net, and they've got a little bit of just some friendly information, their technology that they're using, their service, and they talk a little bit about OTC, over the counter. If you're not familiar with that, you guys can look this stuff up. I don't want to go too deep into this. I just want this to be a little bit quicker overview so you guys can have a base understanding of what is going on. But COTP, they are using a high frequency transaction algorithm system to take advantage of arbitrage opportunities. So in crypto, there are what's called stablecoins. If you're familiar with stablecoins, USDC, USDT, or Tether, this platform uses USDT TRC20. That means we're using Tether on the Tron network, which is a huge bonus. TRC20 is a lot cheaper than other of the networks, and it's quick. So what's happening with this exchange, this platform, is we're using USDT and we are finding price discrepancies. So when I say arbitrage, that means there is a price discrepancy between, let's say, two exchanges. On one exchange, it's lower. On another exchange, it's higher. So this system is going through and it's finding those opportunities where, hey, I can buy low here and I can sell at a higher price with this guy or with this exchange. So that is what's happening with this platform. In short, I mean, that's really it, you guys. We're using USDT, which is a stable coin, which makes the risk even lower. And, that's just a bonus there, using that kind of stable coin with this arbitrage system. And to earn, it is pretty simple. Now, there are two ways to go about this. If you go in the transaction hall, you can come in here and place orders manually. You can click this button, immediate competition for orders, and it's going to search through suppliers or buyers, and it's going to give you some information here if you guys want to take this, which most of the time, when I go through, I just sell, and then there's a confirm button. I don't want to do that here because I don't want these trades to go in, but that is essentially all you do. Now, when your wallet balance is above $5, so let's say you guys put 1,600 in, okay? Let's say this is your amount. You are going to do this process, and every single time it's going to take a chunk of your wallet balance. So it's going to take 823, and it's going to put it in this transaction. So you're going to have about 800 bucks left, and it's going to keep taking a percentage chunk out of your wallet balance until your wallet balance gets under $5. Now, once your balance is under $5, you can no longer place any more trades. If you try to, it's going to say, hey, I need more than $5 in here to place more trades. So at that point, let's say your wallet balance is under $5 and everything is in transactions, okay? And you can scroll down here. If this doesn't show on your desktop, just refresh the page or your mobile if you're on the web version, just refresh this to view the profit amounts here, because it's telling you for each of these trades, like the last time I did a trade was at 8:05 in the morning, so that was 35 minutes ago. It's telling me I put 47,000 in that first trade, and I'm going to make 142 from that trade alone. Now I call this whole process here of orders one cycle. So when you go through here and you keep placing multiple trades until your wallet balance gets under $5, I call that one cycle, and there are multiple trades in a cycle. And there are about 11 windows of opportunity throughout a 24-hour period where we can do this, because what's going to happen is all of these trades are going to take around 2 hours and 10 to 20 minutes, okay? That's how long it's going to take for all of them to move back from our transaction balance to our wallet balance. And at that point, this is very important, okay? It's very important that the transaction value is 0 and it's all back in your wallet balance before you guys start placing more trades. Now this is if you do the manual version, but I'm also explaining to you how this whole transaction portion works. But you guys can come through here, like you can see my previous days, actually not previous days, I mean for the whole day, all the different cycles that I've done and the trades within that cycle. And this orange text here is going to be the profit. So that is how you guys can go through manually clicking it and kind of understand this whole concept of placing transactions. Remember, you're doing it multiple times. So every single time you do this, it's going to search, you're going to hit the sell button, and you're going to hit there's a confirm button on the next page, and you're going to rinse and repeat that until your wallet balance gets under $5. Now here's a cool report. If you click this income statistics, this question mark icon, you will see that it will tell you, and let me refresh here. So this is the profit, my profit column here. If you refresh it, if you do this on desktop, it's going to look a little bit cleaner, but you can see for every single day so far today, for example, I've made 1,328. Yesterday I made 2,600. The day before that, 2,000. So if you guys want to see a quick overview on a daily basis, this is where you can go. Now 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, midnight Eastern Standard Time, this data right here is going to reset, okay? And that's where it's going to say, all right, here's the previous day, now let's go on to the next day. That's the timeline on the reporting and the resetting structure. Now let's talk a little bit about the profits, okay? Now I showed you there are, I mean, this whole portion right here is a one cycle, and you have about 11 windows of opportunity, because if I pull up my calculator, we've got 24 hours in a given day, and we're doing this around, I mean, about every 2 hours. It's a little bit more than that, but like, you know, 2 hours, we'll just do this actually, 24 divided by 2.2, because that's roughly when the transaction balance is all back in your wallet balance. So there's about 11 windows of opportunity. And every single time you do one of these cycles, it's about a 0.3% profit that you are getting, okay? So we're taking the 10.9, or about 11 windows of opportunity, 11 times during the day that you can do this, and we're timesing that by 0.3%. So if you are doing this and not getting any sleep, because it's going to be every 2 hours and 10 to 20 minutes, and if you're sacrificing sleep and waking up, setting alarms, then yes, potentially the opportunity over 3%, 3 to 3.3% is roughly what I'm looking at. That is a possibility of how much we can be earning with this platform. You know, no guarantees. It's going to be dependent on how often you guys are doing this, or okay, or for those joining this team, if you're watching this video, then we do have an automated way to do this, and we have guides and instructions. But instead of manually clicking, for those of you who want to click, I don't know what the exact qualifications, if there are, in order to receive the automation, but there is automation that we have available for this team, and that's going to take away all the manual clicking, all the alarms that you need to set, and it's going to do it all for you. Now it's going to be a little bit more of a work to get it set up. You're going to need a VPS or a virtual computer, if you know what that is, to have this running 24/7. And speaking of that, yes, this is 7 days a week, because we're talking about crypto, and crypto never sleeps, right? So it is Sunday through Saturday, we have the potential to earn these amounts, 0.3% per cycle completed, 11 times that you can get it per day. Pretty insane stuff. Now, this is how all of this works. You can deposit whenever you want. And speaking of deposits, let's talk about the withdrawals, because I know a lot of people come in and they ask the question, maybe even before coming in, saying, well, how does the withdrawal work? So if I go to this Mine tab, bottom right, we can do a withdrawal, and we can see on here that it's going to be a 0.3% fee rate. So that's going to scale depending on how much you want to withdraw. So if I want to withdraw 1,000, it's going to take $3 away. So that's not a crazy amount. And like if I was withdrawing 20,000 bucks, actually, let me just see real quick, just so you guys can see. I mean, 0.3% is not a lot. So I'm really glad, like 60 bucks. Okay, if I'm withdrawing 20,000, then it's going to take away 60 bucks. And speaking of 20,000, this is how much you can request per withdrawal. Now, I will note that you can do an unlimited amount of withdrawal requests a day. It's just 20,000 per that specific withdrawal request is the limit. So if I drop in 100,000 and I want to withdraw that all the same day, because guess what? We have that flexibility. Isn't that crazy? You guys can drop in $100,000, and if you want to withdraw all of it, let's say you come in early in the morning and you make 3% for the day and it's the evening time, you can withdraw your initial capital, you can withdraw your profits made all at that same time. You will just have to break it up into, I don't know what, 4 or 5, possibly 6 different withdrawal requests, because you can only do 20,000 per request. Now, another question is, well, how long do these withdrawals take? So I can withdraw essentially whenever I want, as long as I don't have a balance here in my transactions. As long as I don't have my money, my balance in transactions, I can withdraw. That means anything that's showing up in my wallet balance, yes, you can withdraw that. And the question is, how long is it going to take? And honestly, guys, it takes a few minutes. And I'm not even kidding about that. Majority of the time, it's going to take a few minutes to get to your wallet address. Now, it is USDT TRC20 in, and it's USDT TRC20 out. So you need to have a TRC20 address for Tether. And that's just how it's going to work. Okay, so there are multiple exchanges or crypto wallets, multi-asset wallets that offer this. So if you need to ask around or do some digging, do that, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to do this. So that's how the withdrawals work, you guys. I'm not even kidding. Let me just show you my withdrawal records. This was 20,000 and 20,000 I did on Friday, and these all came in within a few minutes. So I did 2 separate ones, and because $20,000 is the limit per request, like I said earlier, but I withdrew 40,000 all the same day, and I got it within minutes for each one, which is just insane. So we have that flexibility and that uniqueness here with this platform. So take that as you want. You guys are going to do your own conservative or aggressive medium level type of approach here. Just remember the percentages that we're getting, potentially up to 3.3%, and you can withdraw whenever you have a wallet balance amount available. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now let's talk a little bit about the security, because that's an important part as well. Now you have to register with your phone number. It's a valid phone number, and they're going to send you a code multiple times as you go throughout this project, this platform, and interact with it. Now they're going to send you, anytime that you do a withdrawal, they're going to send you a verification code to your phone. When you first come in and make your account, you're going to come into this personal information, and you're going to make this transaction password as well. So to make your transaction password, you need to verify your phone number code again. So it's a lot of code verifications to make sure you are you, and it's not somebody else trying to scam or hack into your account, which is awesome. So we have that security for those two portions there for withdrawing. Now this identity authentication is going to be your place where you submit your KYC. Now the KYC is only for security purposes. They state that they are not collecting data, And when you submit your KYC, honestly, all it is a selfie with your driver's license. So you're going to put it up your face like this. They're going to have an image example to show you, and then that's it. The authentication honestly takes roughly 10 to 15 minutes from my observation. So it's more of an automated verification system, which is nice. And they use that to verify. So when you guys do a withdrawal, sometimes you will see this face recognition authentication. So when you click start certification, it's going to pop up your webcam and you need to take a selfie just of your face so they can verify that you are you. So lots of security in place, you guys. Pretty insane stuff. And lastly, I will end on this. For those of you who have a network or a team that you like to share to and bring into projects and share with them, they do have an affiliate option here, okay? So in the Mine tab, click on invite your friends, and you will see that they do have a 3-tier system. And this is all profit based. There's no fast start deposit bonuses or anything. It's just when you have people under you, whatever they earn, COTP will pay a portion from their end to match these percentages. Okay, so if I have somebody that I refer and they earn $1,000 for the day, COTP is paying me 15%, which is 150. So they are paying me 150 on top of the 1,000 that was earned from my direct referral, which is amazing. And here's the even better part, you guys. This is all real-time earnings, which means every 2 hours, and that's when trades are in transactions, and when they come back, you get that profit. Every time that happens, you also earn commissions real time on the daily, every 2 hours. If that is what your team under you is doing, if they're on top of it and earning every 2 hours, guess what? You are earning every 2 hours with them. So if I click the My Team, let me just share and show you guys really quick. This team tab, all right, I've got 3 different levels. And my residual income's telling me from level 1, so far since the last time that I did a withdrawal, I've earned $200. And if I want to move that to my wallet balance, all I need to do is click receive. And I'll just do that real quick actually to show you guys. If I go to my level 2, it's saying, okay, since the last time that you've clicked the receive button, you've gained 136. And my level 3, I've gained 45 the last time since I've clicked this button. And if I go back to my transaction hall, my wallet balance has now increased just based off of clicking those 3 buttons and earning. So everything here, honestly, from my understanding and discussions, is almost all automated. There are some points of control, but I mean, from my observations and interacting with this platform, is pretty smooth. We're dealing with this exchange arbitrage. Every 2 hours, you got trades coming back to our wallet balance, and we can come and go extremely easy. Okay, and things are fast. I'm not waiting days or weeks to get any of my funds. It is same day. It is within minutes. And if by chance you guys do run into issues or have questions, if you go to the home tab, let me move myself here, click this chat icon, and if you are on mobile, it's going to be a little bit easier to see. You can click this chat icon, and it's going to open up a chat with support. So you can chat with support if, let's say, for example, you did a withdrawal and you've waited an hour. Typically, it doesn't take that long. I had one of my friends say, hey, it's taken this long. I still haven't received it. So I told them, hey, chat with support. And they were able to, I don't know exactly what happened, but get that sent out. Okay, so if you guys do end up having any issues or questions, you can go to the home tab, click on that chat icon top right, and hopefully support can answer your questions, help you guys out. So with that, I think that is a good enough overview with this platform. You guys can come in if you want, if this is something that you find interesting, and come in, try it out. And again, the current setup is, if I wanted to come in and test out $10,000, $1,000, $100, see how it works. If I don't like it, I can leave the same day. Like I said, I did a test withdrawal when I first came in here just to see how it all worked. And I withdrew this 10,989. This was my full amount, okay? And I just wanted to test it. There was a 0.3% fee rate, but I wanted to just test it out and see. So I know personally that this works, and I do withdrawals, guys, on the weekly, on the daily, and I have not had any issues. So when it comes to how this platform is working, just from an overview level, how these transactions work from the manual standpoint, and for this team, an automated level, we've got something special here, I believe. So get back to whoever shared this with you and enjoy, guys.